And we're back. I was able to fix the bug. Don't know what causes it, but yeah, I've had that before. It's been a while though. Like several months since I've last had that. Don't know what causes it. Um, like I was saying, I could, or maybe I should even join this fight. Get an easy couple of kills. But there's also the chance that we're not gonna be able to get any kills here. There is another brigand group here. So let's roleplay a bit, and our Crusader can see that this fight is already being handled by this other mercenary company, and we don't want to dishonorably join such a lopsided fight. And instead we will find our own glory by fighting these brigands here, but not in the swamp. So we're gonna wait a bit until we engage. There we go. So yeah, it's probably beneficial to join in on those fights and try to get a kill or two in order to get the loot and a little bit of XP, but we are really not that desperate for loot at the moment. Let's do a little rotation trick here. Let our most useful, most valuable brother get, well, sister, to get some more use out of their action points. No need to waste them on moving when you can have someone less useful rotate you into position. Okay, let's do a spear wall. And you can, I don't know, go there, I guess. You can wait. Move there. Let's take the high ground. Let's shoot this guy. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, 4% higher from the high ground, even though we are further away. You can just hide behind them. Hide behind your mercenary brothers. Like the brave monk that you are. So yeah, Rabble are beginning to be super easy for us. Actually kind of hoping we start meeting thugs soon. So that this doesn't get too tedious. Well, I say that and then I get headshotted. Okay. Yeah, I say it's easy and immediately I start taking damage. Should still be able to win this without casualties. Well, maybe not. If this guy goes first, he might kill Mikkel. Oh well. And Mikkel's dead. Okay. Well, that's overconfidence for you. Not that I really care about his demise that much. Now we have an open roster spot for someone who's hopefully going to be a better recruit with late game potential. Okay, let's take HP here, since 50 is a bit low even for a crossbow user. And what else do we give you? So you'll either be using bows or crossbows. I suppose bullseye could be good. Crippling strikes maybe, Pathfinder maybe, Lookout could be okay, mainly because of it will pause the game when an enemy party is discovered nearby while traveling. I think that's actually good enough by itself. It also gives us access to the follower or the retinue Outrider's post, which increases sight radius by 25% and reveals extended information about footprints. So this is one of my favorite retinue. Well, they're no longer followers, they're tools in Legends. Especially when you're playing kind of Iron Man, this helps a lot. Does cost almost all of my money, so I won't be getting it yet. Let's head to Grafenheide first, before we go to the place we are ultimately trying to get to. So yeah, now it should pause the game if we meet any enemy parties. So I'm gonna save just in case, and now we should be able to go at 4 times speed. There's a 2-star follow the tracks quest here. We still have some ammunition, we don't need to head to the other place just yet. Okay, there's another witch hunter here. We already have 2 of them. I suppose since he's quite cheap, we should roll on him, try out. Okay, won't be taking this. He's not the worst ever, but we're trying to find quality recruits at this point. You are a widow. We don't really want a widow, we want a housemaid, since housemaids get quartermaster and... Let's see, did we get... No, we do not have any... we don't have paymaster either available on anyone. So we definitely want those 2 eventually. So housemaids and servants, I think all of them come with those perks available. So if we see either of those backgrounds, we should recruit them. And it doesn't matter what their stars are, and mostly not what their traits are, because they'll just not participate in combat unless it's to throw nets. That's like their only use, usually. Okay. Let's see if we meet any thugs yet. Yeah, Mikkel was a pilgrim. Not very good, but also not horrible. So not too sad to lose him to my hubris. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a map. While marching along, a lone merchant with his pack horse emerges onto your path. He has his arms out and his hands visible. Evening, travelers. Might I interest you in some wares? He lists off a number of things the sorrow could possibly have no use for. But then he mentions a map. You must have raised an eyebrow because he raises his and a smile with it. Ah, interested in a map, are ya? This here cartographical, topographical, geographical oddity carried by a man who, I assure you, is quite sensical. This here paper tells you the exact location of the famous opened mass grave. So that's gonna have like ancient legionaries in it. No, thank you. I'm sure you've heard about it, yes? No, I haven't. Well, I have now. Host to untold treasures, resting place of some of this world's finest arms. And all it'll cost you is a meager 1,300 crowns. Well, fuck that. He turns his head with a long grin. It appears he's sold some of his teeth in his days on the road. So, travelers, what you got to say to that? Not interested. Bugger off. That's way too much money for something that we could possibly not hope to do. And it could be like, I don't know, here or something. So, ugh. Ugh. So no thugs yet. Everyone's armor is fine. Actually, let's check. Yeah, we have a better helmet now from Mikkel. Let's give it to Maynard, since even though Maynard isn't all that great, eventually he'll be able to upgrade our cart, and it would be nice if he survived that long. So let's upgrade this armor a little bit. Okay. Not gonna wait for night time. Oh shit, there's a Necromancer. Well, it's only rabble. And we are not backing down just because there's a Necromancer. In fact, a Necromancer makes us want to kill these guys even harder. Since as a Crusader we absolutely despise anything to do with the undead. Necromancers are actually even more despicable than the undead themselves, since they're responsible for raising them. But yeah, this could go badly, this fight, even though it's just rabble. We could really use one more member of the company, our brother, right now. So if Mikkel hadn't unfortunately met his end due to some tactical errors on my part, then this fight would be a lot easier. We should be fine. We should be fine because we have the Crusader, but there's the possibility that this goes very badly. I don't think it ends the run though, but we'll see. So yeah, Chararik has 26 melee defense. We can play a bit risky with him. Okay. So if we get a kill with Raymonda on these guys, we can take the spot with Tankmar. We can take the spot with Odolrik as well, so we can take a shot here. No kill. Okay, try to get this kill so we can take the spot with Adalrik. This is a fight where having a shield would matter. We could also take the spot with Tankmar himself, but he has -2 melee defense. And his armor is really not that great, so we probably shouldn't do that. We could also clear a path for the Crusader and just rush the Necromancer. That won't be able to. We need to go here, so not in one turn can we do that. But we should be able to do that soon. At least I hope so. Okay, you've taken damage. Okay, you need to take this spot. Do I dare try to hit? If I get a headshot, does it kill? And if it does kill, can anyone take that spot? I probably shouldn't yet. Okay, can try this, since the Crusader can take or stand on top of this Bandit Rebel's corpse if need be. Can do that again. Okay, don't need to stand on top of this one, since luckily we separated his head from his body. Let's prepare to rush the Necromancer. Just head forward. And let's try to get a hit here. Okay. Yeah, these early game weapons are, well, they're not exactly stellar. And Maynard hopefully doesn't get sniped and then raised, but we don't want to retreat with him either, do we? If we retreat, this guy can still snipe us, so no. Good. Okay, who was that? That was a headshot, I guess. Bandit Rebel hits Gerhard the Inspire guy. Okay, so now if we don't want the Necromancer to raise him, we need to take that spot. It's a bit awkward, since it has to be this guy. But let's do it. Yeah, having poor equipment and poor stats, not enough health, no steel brow. One hit from even a garbage weapon can do that. Okay. So here, this Rabble is trying to protect the Necromancer. What we could do is try to just walk past him, since the Crusader has extremely high melee defense, so it might even be that the Rabble only has a 5% chance to hit him. I think we will try that. We could just kill him and stand on top of his corpse and then move next turn, though. Let's move first and see what the percentage chance is. Yeah, it's 5. Okay. And he did manage to hit the 5. But we will move again, since if we try to hit him here and we manage to kill, then that's not good. Okay, so next turn we should be able to neutralize this Necromancer by standing next to him, so he can't do his Necromancer things. And can I well, I can shoot like one of these guys, since even if they die and the Necro raises them, it's not that big of a deal. This Raymonda might die in this position, but even though she's usable, I won't be too sad if she dies. So let's just shoot. It might even be best just to end turn, but let's shoot this Rabble Poacher. Okay, he's dead, so he's gonna get raised. But the zombie will only have a knife to fight with, and. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that actually, because there is the possibility that the zombie tries to attack the Crusader here, and it will have an elevated position. So that was actually a huge mistake on my part. So that could stop us from getting to the Necromancer. Yeah, that was a bad choice. Very bad. Very bad choice. Zombies have Backstabber. And I think, yeah, these guys have Backstabber as well. So that might actually be... But then again, the Crusader has Battle Heart, which makes them immune to Backstabber. So maybe that's fine. So, let's actually try to get some kills here. I don't know. 64 on this guy. Okay. So the Necro will be able to raise that, but I don't know. At this point, we kind of need to do things. We just trust that the Crusader is able to get to the Necromancer. So let's even risk Maynard, who has half health here. Okay. Do we take this spot though? Do we take that spot? I don't think we do. Okay, so the zombie didn't want to come at us, and luckily we have Steel Brow which means that we weren't stunned there, we're only dazed, which means we should be able to get to the Necromancer. So now we just kill, and hopefully the rest of these guys can live, but we'll see. Good hit there. Okay, don't you dare hit another 5%, Mr. Rabble. Thank you. Okay, now we should be fine. Well, one of our helpers might die here, or even two of them, but otherwise this should be over by now. 60%. I don't know. Let's go for this one. No luck there. Yeah, I kinda played this badly, but no one's perfect. So I think we might lose some more people here. That guy's already fleeing, don't need to focus on him. Okay, good. Necromancer trying to punch the Crusader. Okay, that's annoying when that happens. Two guys trying to stop one of them fleeing, and they're still able to flee. Okay, so Odolric might die here if we get unlucky. This brigand poacher is fleeing, can't blame them. Okay, I think Odolric lives, but also technically I should have used recover there. I wish it used it automatically if I'm ending the turn anyway. He might still die. Also, well, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have put Maynard next to him. Alright. So, because the Crusader is such a boss, we were able to achieve a victory in this combat. Lost Gerhard, that's fine. The end justifies the means, and if they were not strong enough to handle it, then it was meant to be. That is how the Crusader justifies these terrible, terrible losses. Okay, so you're a backliner. We might give him some melee defense occasionally if he rolls badly otherwise, but we won't be doing that here. So let's take the +4 melee skill, let's take the hit points, and let's take the fatigue. And we also want a resolve, since he gets access to mind over body and perfect focus, but we won't be taking a +2. And I guess gifted could be good. Steelbrow, if we want him to live, like really want him to live. Do we care about this guy enough? I think yeah, we do. Since it is 3 stars in melee skill, and also he has Impatient, which should enable us to flee from, I think, all encounters, since the game is a bit weird in that regard. So if you, as long as you act first and manage to click the retreat button, then the enemies won't pursue you. I think that's how it works. At least against white wolves, which have like a ton of initiative. Unless you have Impatient, they're just gonna rush you and kill everyone. But since we do have Impatient, we should be able to flee from them. So I guess we want this guy to live. Partly just because he has access to Impatient, which is a bit weird, but it is what it is. Okay, Odolric. I think Gifted or Steelbrow for him. He's the better monk out of the two. Well, now we have only one. So, I don't know. Both of these options are good. We could also get Rally the Troops instead. You have Rally the Troops already, so I guess we don't really need it yet. Let's give him Steelbrow. The stun immunity alone is probably worth it. Not to mention the extremely poor helmets that we have access to currently will just lead to people being killed in 1 or 2 headshots, so that should counteract that. Where is this armed courier quest to? Wesenschacht. I don't think we'll be doing that. Not yet, at least. We're heading to Tanstadt. We need those. Also, we're gonna need medical supplies very soon. Let's do this find location first, though. Crumbling ruins to the east. So, here? In the forest, that's gonna be annoying, but thankfully it's getting to be dawn, so probably we'll be able to spot it. I'm gonna guess it's here, but we'll see. Right here. Right here. Apparently not. Okay. So to the east. So it might even be here. We'll soon get the event that spoils it for us. So we will be taking this fight. Maynard can sit out. Odolric can sit out. The Crusader alone might be able to handle this, but we don't have back to basics yet, so let's not risk it. So back to basics grants us a chance to rally if they're fleeing, and even the Crusader might get scared when they get surrounded by even rabble, which is a bit silly, but that's how it goes. So let's do this easy fight. Well, I say it's easy, but you never know if it actually ends up being a catastrophe or not. Shouldn't be, since it's only rabble. But yeah, one of these poachers, for example, might get a lucky hit on someone who's not the Crusader, and that would be possibly the end for them. A bit annoying terrain. Having Pathfinder would be nice here. Where the hell are you going? Because he didn't want to come this way south. He's not fleeing yet. He didn't want to come south, and he didn't have the patience to wait for these two rabble for next turn. So he's gonna try to go the long way around. Probably. Well, that's AI for you. Okay. Okay, so there is the possibility of losing Tankmar here. Apparently I'm playing quite badly today. Taking too many risks for whatever reason. Okay, good shot, Raymonda. Yeah, we can't get to this position here since we don't have rotation and there is no room. So let's rush this Rabble Poacher instead. Yeah, this is actually quite bad. Overconfidence. This spear guy will be able to hit. This rabble will pretty much, well, not this time apparently. They have a huge amount of initiative though. Okay, we are fine. But I was gonna say they're almost always able to act first, which can sometimes lead to some bad situations if you don't have adrenaline, for example. But that went well enough. Well enough. Now, where the heck is this crumbling ruins? Is it down here instead of here? Guess we'll just continue this way and wait for the event to tell us where to go. Annoying. I guess we would like to have a ranged character. We do have a ranged character. What the hell? We have a ranged character with a crossbow. Why can we not shoot this guy down? While traveling the land, Odolric gets struck by birdshite. It hits their sword hand and splashes crosswise all over their armor. Oh, ah! Their arms go wide like chicken wings as he looks at the damage. Bloody hell, just my luck. Yeah, don't dwell on it and let's get going. Of course, just ruined my day, that's all. What the hell's wrong with you, Raymonda? Why didn't you shoot it down? Do you need like 70 or something range skill before you can do that? Okay, so... yeah, here's the event. The stranger is a lone man who keeps his distance. One foot on the path, the other inching toward escape. Hey there. He glances across your man, slowly smiling as though he can sense our being lost. Searching for the crumbling ruins, are ya? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Hand me 30 crowns and I'll tell you exactly where it is. Come after me with your swords and I'll be gone quicker than you can blink. Fine, here's the crowns. You accept the man's offer and he dishes out the details as promised. You see, it's there, of course, in the forest not far to the southwest of where we are now. Easy. He whistles as he walks off, no doubt a very easy payday for him. Okay, forest to the southwest. Let's see how far. Damn nighttime. Yeah, these missions are very easy unless they're in the forest. Because forests block visibility. Especially during the night. But thankfully that event exists. We won't be doing a 2-skull escort caravan. So now we have 2 roster spots. There's a monk, there's a farrier. We'll roll on the farrier. With access to mind over body and initiative with these stars, we probably will take her. Mind over body is there. Dodge is not. So not the best stars, not the best traits, but not the worst traits. And the main reason to take these is the tools efficiency and the repairing bonus. I think we can do better. Sibyl Goodhand, no thank you. Theodwin. Another monk with lots of hit points. Does not get Colossus. These traits and these stars means I don't think I want him. Okay. What about this widow here? According to this description, she doesn't get access to the non-combat perks. Okay, so beggar, no thank you. Do you have medical supplies? You do, but they're expensive. You have ammunition, but we're gonna buy hopefully cheaper ammunition from the other place. We do have semi-cheap bread. I suppose we'll buy some of that bread. Alright. Let's buy a round for our mercenaries. Alcohol washes away the sorrows of the company's sorrow. Okay, this place, I'm guessing the ammunition won't be cheap here since there are ambush trade routes, marauding greenskins, and disappearing villagers. Well, it's still cheaper than in the other places, so let's buy some. And we won't be buying medical supplies here, though maybe we should. Let's not do it yet, at least. Let's sell some stuff. Let's keep one of these wooden sticks in case we want to do some stunning. Wooden stakes. I'm gonna sell them. When I fight necro savants, it's gonna be a long ways off and I'll have very good weaponry already, so... Okay, let's try to do this 3-skull thievery mission for almost 1,000 crowns. Okay, we have a pilgrim here. We'll just buy him. instead of trying out. Okay, he's not great, but he's not the worst. With 3 stars in initiative and access to dodge, Colossus, resilient, nimble, freedom of movement, he could eventually be alright. So initiative / can die. And he can just keep the equipment he currently has. Except he can have some throwing nets. Okay. Don't want the rest of these bozos. So southeast, that's gonna be in the forest. That's annoying, but whatever. Hopefully no Necromancer this time. I'm a bit fed up with Necromancers at the moment. Okay, so this is fine as long as there's no Necromancer. Let's do a little bit of rearranging there. I don't think we'll wait for nighttime, even though it's the forest against like 3 ranged units. Okay, they're running from us, so we could wait until they're out of the forest if we wanted to. Do we care enough to wait that long? I don't think we do. Let's just fight. No Necromancer. Good. So even though this was a 3 skull mission, there's no Necromancer and there's no thugs yet. Apparently they're rushing us. Well, they're maybe rushing us, we'll see. Let's head south a little bit. Well, apparently they do want to rush us. It's a bit weird, but I'm not complaining. Let's wait to see if this rebel rushes us as well. She does. Okay, slightly annoying here. Didn't think there would be a rebel ready to jump next to Thank Martyr. So Garivald here gets put on the spot immediately. Good shot, Raimonda. It's a bit of a waste to use the Crusader just to try to get one Brigade Poacher with a sling. And there's this huge group here, so let's head a bit north with the Crusader as well. Ouch. Stupid slingers. Garibald gets a kill. Okay, that's an annoying spot. Never mind. Alright. Another easy mission. And we will rush the Brigand Poacher here, I guess. They had one more rabble back there. We are not afraid anymore. Annoying. Yeah, militia spears are very good against rabble, specifically. Let's stop this guy from fleeing, even though Thankmar has -2 melee defense against an elevated position. It's a bandit rabble poacher with a knife, so let's try to get this rabble poacher. Good. Good. Okay, yeah, and we should be able to use 4 times speed, or 8 times rather. Okay, courier quest to where? Königsheim. I guess we could do that. Could also go to Finsterstad instead. There's also Erdfall here. I think... Well, I'll think about it. Let's buy more ammunition. Let's not buy food yet. We can sell 1 monk's robe. Okay, so do we want that courier quest or not? Let's not do it. Let's head to well, let's check Grafenheide first and then head to Erdfall. Okay, more brigands. We will take that fight, even though we're a bit damaged. Oh. Well, as before, I don't want to fight with mercenaries against just rabble. Just checking to see if any of these like widows etc. might have access to the non-combat perk trees, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, I could buy food here, and I will. Let's actually live a little. Let's buy some beer for the man. They've earned it. They risk their lives for this company, so they can at least get a bit drunk every now and again. Armed Courier 1, Skull. Where is this to? To the east. Let's not do that right now. Might do it later. So... Okay. Never mind. Let's head to Finsterstad. So this far north we might start... Yeah, there's barbarians here. At this stage in the game it's gonna be just Thralls, but Thralls are quite bad in legendary difficulty. We could fight with the supply caravan here though, get a kill or 2, I guess we will. I think we would also probably be able to win this fight with our just us, but we would lose people probably. So let's do a little bit of rearranging again. These guys can sit out. So we're on the left because we want to get a few flank kills, and this supply caravan's troops will be easily able to kill this group of thralls. If we can... I hate that it's in the forest. Let's see if we can not be in the... Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Just barely able to keep the supply caravan in and not fight in the forest. And let's see if we can get any kills here. Having adrenaline would help a lot. Okay, we'll actually use riposte here. And hopefully get some kills that way. Let's see. 2 hits, nice. One more hit. Yeah, so one of the reasons these trolls are so annoying is because they have extremely high initiative and they also have onslaught, which if they manage to hit, they have a chance to baffle you. Baffling is a bit annoying, so... So if you don't have access to adrenaline, if you don't have high initiative, if you can't dodge their attacks or block them, then just that baffle might like change the outcome of the battle. So might be able to get one more kill here, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. The air is a bit silly sometimes, like trying to hit those throwing axes from there, like why? Why would you do that? So this will never kill this guy. We might do a bit of a dishonorable thing here and try to hit this guy. Probably hit this guy instead, if we're gonna hit someone. Are we that dishonorable as the Crusader? Well, he won't die since he has steel brow, even without a helmet. 17%. Okay, I'm gonna say this time we are that dishonorable. Try to get this 17%. Okay. These guys are yet to act. They will probably be able to kill the Thrall, but they might not. So there's no point in trying to hit with Shararek here, since that won't get a kill. Okay. So that's this little fight done. One level up. Bit of money, bit of tools, bit of food. Still no good resolve rolls for Thankmar. So I could go Gifted, I could go Backstabber, I could possibly go Resilient to keep him alive. I could even go 9 lives. He doesn't get pole arms, which is a bit sad. If he did get pole arms, I think I would take Pathfinder maybe. Let's see, he'll reach 84 to 91 melee skill on level 11. So eventually, if he lives, he'll get to like 95-ish with the training tent training and with the levels past 11. I think that warrants Backstabber. So let's take Backstabber. Gifted might have been the better choice, but let's go Backstabber for now. Okay. So I'm gonna take a little break here, so thanks for watching and see you next time.